Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Los Angeles find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So now, here is David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. How about that? And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, taking a look at the research packet and now taking a look at the lineup, this team has to know one thing. Do not make this a bullpen game. They have to attack the starter, be aggressive in the early innings, and try and manufacture a few runs, because if this becomes a bullpen game, they are in trouble. They have monsters lurking behind those walls.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch on the way. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Aaron Slegers gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here now is Rafael Devers, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two. Popped him up. Stassi over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Oh, what a stop. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
First pitch of the AB now. Albert Pujols swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfro.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
Now here's the first offering. Renfro absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Marwin Gonzalez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there were two gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
Base is empty, two away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kiki Hernandez will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Shedler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in will be Taylor Ward. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
batting eighth, the catcher, number 33,
At the plate now, Max Stassi. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And that brings up Scott Shedler. And that's the first out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Second and third here, one man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in is Jared Walsh. A potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0.
back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. At the start of the day, they find themselves among the best teams in the league in on-base percentage and runs scored. Talking with one of the coaches during batting practice, he told me, it's great to get guys on. It only really matters if you're finding ways to bring them home. We do that really well, and it's a credit to the focus of our hitters in big situations. Sounds like a clutch factor to me, and they seem to have it, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Red Sox,
Kevin Plawecki stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. Plawecki takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
To the plate now, Marcus Wilson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the first pitch. Alex Verdugo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's G. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Line to the right side.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfro is there, 1 away. The relay. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Angels held in check there. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Angels.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
Upon
there.
video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Albert.
Now the pitch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Taylor Ward. He singled in his first AB. Sale's ready. Here's the delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
hit the other way out toward right field. Renfro is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. So 2 out, nobody on, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Now the pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding himself.
Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Ready on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kiki Hernandez.
Second baseman, Kiki Hernandez.
First pitch on its way.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Now the first pitch.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts struck out in his last trip to the plate. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
There's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at this position. He clearly isn't comfortable or fluid with his footwork and making that kind of throw.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Fletcher. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now batting.
Next, here is Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So next to hit is Mike Trout, singled in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. First offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Martinez.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in this single.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shoe route.
Now batting.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Again down to second. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll go into the slide to make the catch as a fine play there foils the bunt attempt. Next, it'll be Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. At the plate now is Kiki Hernandez. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot that time for Kiki Hernandez. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Behind 0-2 now. The bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Marcus Wilson. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here's another 1-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Boston leads. Leading off the inning, it'll be Taylor Ward, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 3.
First pitch on the way. Right there for strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Gonzalez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 43.
Next to stand in is Max Stassi. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Fouled off. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Scott Shedler. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 2. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swinging a little blooper to center. Fletcher backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in once again is J.D. Martinez. Singled last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Here comes another 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1, well below the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit. I'd say, what if you...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Red Sox leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back goes Martinez. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Anthony Rendon, chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets in, one gone. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Dexter Fowler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch down the third baseline. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate here is Taylor Ward. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So here is Max Stassi, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Home half of the ninth coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Stepping up is Marwin Gonzalez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Gonzalez.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. 1 away. And now here is Kiki Hernandez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Raisel Iglesias comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now back.
Big spot here, and it'll be Marcus Wilson. The winning run stands at second base. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move it.
A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ryan Brazier takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Scott Shedler.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. A lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scott Shedler is retired to kick off the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great... Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. So stepping in is Xander Bogaerts. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. To 1-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Slow little roller to third. And there's out number 2. And now, J.D. Martinez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles pick up win number 20 on the year. Raisel Iglesias gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.